Today we're going to be building the cargo Beetle. Make sure you check out the description below, which has a list of all the tools, materials, alternative elements which could be used to swap out for this piece, as well as any other elements which could connect to it in some way. So now we're using this template. This is just to ensure that the holes are going to be in the same spot every time. So then we're going to bolt these tyres into sets of 5, and that's going to be the base for the cargo Beetle. Now we've just got the guys bolting these ones together. We're going sets of 3 first, and then we can pop the other ones in afterwards. Now we're just tightening up those bolts on the sets of 5 tyres. Makes it much quicker if you've got a drill with a little attachment on it and a spanner on the other side. Here we have all of our sets of 5 tyres ready to be connected for the cargo Beetle. Tighten all of those nuts up, and now we can start connecting the 2 sides together. Got our sets of 5 tyres all drilled and bolted together. Now we're going to attach the 3 sets of those 5 to make either side of the cargo Beetle. So for the cargo Beetle, instead of using wooden posts, we've actually gone with metal. This one we've gone 2" by 2" squared pipe. It's going to be much stronger. Cut those pieces up into 3 metre lengths and then 2 2-metre lengths. That should give us plenty to work with, going deep enough into the ground that it's going to be nice and secure. So we've got our holes dug for the cargo Beetle now. Gone quite deep on the sides to give it nice support for that metal to sit in. Gone about 2 feet deep, and then the tyres going half of the depth of those, so they're going to be in the ground nice and tight. We're beefing up this cargo Beetle a little bit more, putting a brace down the bottom because we had a little bit of extra metal. So we're going to use that to hold the base in place, creating a triangle with that, so it's going to be nice and strong, won't be rocking about it anyway. And here we have the 2 sides of the cargo Beetle bolted in together and ready to be attached to the metal pole. The base pieces are going to be dug right into the ground, and that'll give it a lot more strength and support. This is a really great piece for the kids to be running around, climbing all over, or just sitting on top. Getting the placement of these tyres can be a bit finicky, so it's sometimes a bit of trial and error to make sure that they're all going to line up evenly. Have a lot of hands on deck for this one. Here we're using large metal stakes or pegs to keep these tyres in the ground, so nailing them in just like you would a peg. And that'll keep them nice and tight in place. And then we're going to fill up the rest with dirt. And so now we're tying off those ropes for the cargo Beetle there. We just want to make sure that the edges are really smooth and can file them down, just to make sure that the ropes don't fray at all. And now, because we're using metal for this frame, I'm just going to grind back those edges so they're not sharp at all. We want to chuck a whole lot of water onto these tyres once they're in the ground, and that'll just condense all that soil. You can really shove that in really tightly and pack it in. Here's our cargo Beetle getting a nice fresh coat of paint on it. So keeping it simple here, bright reds and purples, or lilac if you will. And then we're going to throw some anti-rust paint on those metal pieces as well. So I've used a metal frame for this cargo Beetle as opposed to a wooden frame. You can use whatever you want at the end of the day. Just talk to the local guys, find out what's going to be the best material to use in your space. Local builders should know these sort of things. If there's a strong hardwood that's readily available, use that. So this design, as well as all of our designs, are made to be used in conjunction with the free Safety Handbook, which is available from the website. It's just down there.
Hey, what did you think of the video? Please let us know down below in the comments. And please don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more of what Patrick's doing in India. You can go and visit playgroundideas.org, which has 150 designs and all the resources that you need to build an awesome playground. And lastly, we've got a ton more videos to watch, so check them out here.